is Beth, and I am part of the Jordan team, and I would have to say that it was a team handpicked by God, and how I ended up on that team is just by the grace of God. In fact, I never thought I would be able to do something like that. I didn't think God would give me such a gift. So I just thank God for that. After I had gone to Waveland, I developed a heart for global missions, and it seems like God was pointing me towards the Middle East. I had a lot of what ifs when I was planning on going on this trip. Like, what if that happens, or what if this happens? And when I came home, the only what if I had was, what if I didn't go? God blessed me and blessed all the people on our team, and blessed the missionaries there, and blessed the Jordanians and the Syrian people. We were well received. They had a lot of smiles on their face, and they were happy to see us, and so we were real happy about that. One of the most things that stood out to me on that trip was God allowed me to share my testimony with a Jordanian man. I just was so blessed that I had never been able to give my testimony, and just felt so blessed that God just allowed me to do that. We had one evening with the Syrian refugees, where we had a carnival, and there was face painting. He actually brought a camera, and they just loved having their picture taken. And I believe it has to do with being a refugee, where they had lost all their stuff, everything they had. So they really enjoyed that. It seemed as though, that we were just able to love on them, and that they enjoyed it. The one thing I did find on this mission was that if you don't think you have anything to offer, that's a lie, because you do. And God will just give you the grace to do it, and He's so good. We also had a chance to teach Jordanians English, and they really were receptive. There was laughing, and just a good camaraderie, and it just was a good place to be, where you could see where there is a lot of hope, and a lot of, probably, I would think, because of that hope, a lot of opportunity to talk about God and Jesus. One of the great things that I saw that God was doing in Jordan, I didn't expect it to be so friendly there, and so that was something that was different to me. The moment that stuck out on the whole trip again was the just being able to share my testimony, because I didn't think it could ever happen, coming from a wretch like me, from where I come from. It did have a little incident with, I had a fall, and I sprained my ankle. I actually found that there was a lot of blessing in that. The team had loved on me like extravagantly, and actually I had a little trouble with that, because I'm not kind of used to that type of love. I was actually overwhelmed. I could actually see how God was pointing out some of the brokenness in me. Maybe I had to drop my pride and accept that love, because it was so good, and that love was carried out the whole mission by all the team members, and the young adults were just wonderful. You could just see where they strive just to see God, just to serve God, and It was wonderful to see. It was something very, very beautiful. I just wanted to thank everybody for the prayer, because I don't think I should have been able to walk on that the next day. And the next day was the day that we were going to do our first teaching. So I just wanted to thank everybody for the prayer. And I didn't even know the magnitude of that prayer, because when I came home that first week I could hardly walk. But when I was there in Jordan with the people, I was able to walk. Just wanted to thank everybody for the prayer and everybody for the help, and the medical treatment there is cheap.